Hello, my name is Sandy Issler. This is Blush. Today we're going to talk about the controlled unleashed skill known as the default behavior. So the default behavior is basically a dog's go-to behavior when they kind of don't know what to do um, instead. So they find themselves in a new situation, they're not quite sure what to do. They will do their default behavior because it's always worked in the past. So it helps with some coping skills for them in new situations. So an example might be you're in your class that you're taking, maybe an agility class or some interruption in the middle of the flow. You're now distracted, disconnected from your dog. They're kind of left dangling out there. They don't know what to do instead. So one example of a default behavior is they may come over, sit beside you, wait in place until they're released when you're ready to do the next thing you're going to do. Another thing a dog can do with their default behavior is to come do their default behavior and request to start an activity. So those are the two uses of a default behavior. So the typical ones are sit with duration until released or down with duration until released. So before we can develop a default behavior from that, it has to be fairly fluent. The dog already knows how to sit with duration or lie down with duration until they're released. So the way we're going to work on this is I'm first going to throw a treat so the dog gets away from me, moves away from me. When they come back, I am going to cue a sit, and then I'm going to feed Blush 3 treats. So her default behavior is a sit. Then I will release her again, come back, cue her again, and we'll repeat that. And then there'll be a time where I'm not going to cue it and see if she voluntarily offers it, and then mark that and then give her 3 treats again and repeat that. So we're moving from a cued behavior to a volunteered behavior. Okay, so let's see what happens here. Break, sit, break. I'm going to switch to a verbal marker. Sit, good, break, good, break, good, break. Okay, so there you saw Blush go from the cued behavior to the volunteer behavior. Oh, sorry, baby. Of course, the treat bounced out of view. So that's what you have. I'm sorry. There's an example of a default behavior. In this case, the voluntary sit. Good girl. Thank you.